So I'll just quickly start with my intro. My name is Nitya. I have been into AI and a product for last 5+ years. I've been teaching and practicing. I have mentored many founders and many students. I've been one of the mentor in Accelerator X, and I have done like more than 4 or 5 cohorts till now. And today we'll be going to discuss about AI agents. So, guys, I'm very happy to have you all here. Looking forward, like your next 1 hour, you will able to learn something new. Cool. So, before diving into, and I'll just share the screen. So, how many of you know about AI agents before? You can just raise your hand or type it into a chat section. Right. And folks, it would be good if you can just turn on your camera for a while and then we can just switch it back when we are into the session. So you can meet everyone here. Hi, Chitra.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi. Hi, Mohammed.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi. Others also just turn on the camera. Let's meet and greet each other, and then we will just start at 10. Then you can just have your notebook, pen, pencil, whatever to make the notes and get started. So, what are you doing? Are you a student, Chitra, Mohammed, Utkarsh?
I'm a fresher, ma'am. Graduated in 2025.
Nice. So, you're a recent graduate.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice. You, Utkarsh, Dinesh.
Hi, I'm Dennis. I worked for a year as a software developer. Now I'm upskilling.
Okay, nice, cool. And Mohammed, what about you?
I'm working.
Okay, nice. You are working as?
Working as a prompt engineering and automation intern.
Nice. So you must work with Anytime and the stuff, right?
Yes.
Cool, nice. That's great to have know about. So have you tried agents in Anytime?
Not exactly.
Okay, no worries. Cool. I think we can start. Okay. So I'll start with a brief introduction. What is AI agent? How to get it? And then we will go into building AI agent with the Flowwise. In this particular session, we are covering a Flowwise, like in a Flowwise, how you can make your own personal agent and why do you need an agent. All that we will going to be covered in this session. Cool. So this session is a hands-on. You can know how to note down the steps and can try entirely everything hands-on on this. So let's get started, guys. Are you ready? Like we can start now. Cool. So let me share my screen. Let me know if my screen is visible. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So now, what we are going to do is we are going to discuss about AI agents, right? So I would like to know is like my first question to you is what is AI agent? Anyone any idea or how
AI
do you describe
agents,
AI
like,
agent?
it will automate all your workflows without any intervention of manually.
Okay, is not that will be an automation?
Not exactly automation, even for the development or anything you want to build a product or anything. So using AI agents, we can directly build it from scratch. So there is
Right.
no requirement of doing manually everything.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, it's a kind of a good definition. More, what do you think? Oh,
AI, sorry
yeah.
if I may add, AI agent is something which can work autonomously and
Okay.
can complete a task and end to end and take a decision also for anything like a
Cool.
human.
Okay. So, what is the difference between LLM and AI agent? Why do we need AI agent when we have an LLM?
It understand a goal and work for that.
Okay, LLM also do that. Like if you could, LLM is large language model, right? So if you give like GPT, Chat GPT is powered by a GPT LLM, right? So it also, if you type it something in the Chat GPT, they will also understand the goal, works towards it, and give you the answer, right? So what is the exact difference between an LLM and the AI agent?
It can integrate multiple tasks and it can
Okay.
integrate multiple LLMs and take a decision also and proceed accordingly.
Yeah, it's somehow good definition, but like in that sort, what it can do is, you're right, it can take a decision, it can do that, but that decision and LLM also can take and suggest you, right? Think more, you are in the right direction, but just a little bit more. Any other guesses?
LLM is core and it's add planning memories, use tools, use actively goals. For example, LLM is the reactivation of tool for text automation, and AI is the using for powerful text based like AI version, autonomous text generation, and it is LLM is a subset of the AI. So AI agent is
Correct.
subset of the LLM models.
Yeah, true. AI agents evolved from LLM. Cool. So I think we got a pretty good idea, but I'll explain you in a simple words what is the difference between an LLM and the AI agent, which is very basic. Okay. So LLM stands for, what is the definition of LLM? Large language model, right? Cool. Okay. So whenever you have to get the LLM, like if you, let's say if you receive, take a simple example, if you receive an email and you have to draft a reply to that email, and with the chat GPT, with the LLM, what you do, you take the email, copy paste the email, send it to chat GPT, it will give you an answer, then you copy paste again in the Gmail and then reply, right? You do that. So LLM does not take an action on your behalf, LLM just suggest, because it does not have access to your idea, your things, your Gmail or nothing, right? Your drive, your Gmail or any tool, it does not have access. So LLM does not take an action on your behalf. Okay, it does not take an action on your behalf. So when LLMs start evolving, everyone thought, LLM is there, it answers us, it takes a, like, it tells us the exact thing, but why cannot it takes an action on our behalf? Because it does not have access to our things, our tools, our Gmails, etc. Right? So in that case, an LLM evolved within the AI agent. So what an AI agent comprise of? AI agent has a brain which is called LLM, okay? And it has a, like, okay, so how do you do the work? You do it from the hands with the tools, like what you have for everything, you have everything. Like if you have to chop anything, you have a knife as a tool. If you have to write anything, you have a pen and paper as a tool. If you want to write a digitally anything, you have a Microsoft Excel as a tool, right? So similarly, AI agent have tools to perform the action. Okay. So now, if you have to cut the chopper, everything from like let's say knife, your brains will send the signal to your hand, right? कि ये यहाँ से cut करना है नहीं करना, your hands are not conscious or the tool is not conscious, right? So that's what an LLM do. In case of AI agent, it acts as a brain कि what is the next step, what have to be done, which tool has to be used. Let's say आप knife से cut कर रहे हो, but you need a grinder, so you will grind it, right? Or if you are making an Excel sheet in a doc, your brain will say no, do not use the doc, like do not make a table in a doc, use an Excel sheet, right? So every command comes from a brain, which is an LLM, and which that demand has been fulfilled using a thing called tools. Okay, now one thing more AI agent has a very specifically is memory. Why do you think AI agent needs a memory? Anyone wants to answer? Why do you think AI agent wants the memory?
Because to take a decision, it may need to refer some of the previous parameters or values.
Exactly. So memory, why human have memory? अगर human के साथ memory नहीं होगी, तो do you think our decisions, whatever decision we take on the past experience?
Yep.
Agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? In general, we have a bias towards the past experience, right? कि ये हुआ है नहीं. अगर एजेंट के पास मेमोरी नहीं होगी तो वो क्या कर रहा था? लेट्स से अगर उसके पास मेमोरी नहीं है, it gets our Gmail account and it does not know why it gets it. So it just created a mismatch in the previous and follow-ups of the actions. Therefore, it requires a memory to remember all our actions. So whatever we are, we have to remember in that format. Therefore, a memory is there. Okay. So how LLM is evolved, like AI evolved into AI agent is like it has three components: LLM as a brain, tools as a action, and memory as a pretext, or you can say a context to know why is doing that action. Cool. AI agent's definition is cool.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we generally use the word agentic AI and AI agent. So what's the difference? So agentic AI is a more of a like the concept. Agentic AI is what? That AI will do the work for you. It takes an actions on the AI. Agentic AI is a concept that AI takes the action on your behalf. On your behalf. That's called agentic AI, the concept, and the one who do it actually is called AI agent. Okay, so it will take an action on your behalf. So that's the first thing, the difference between agentic AI and AI agents. Okay, it's just similar to, if I compare it, it is just similar to we told like a group of offices we told as a corporate. Corporate is a concept where people go in office and work, whereas a people who actually do it is called employees. So there's a same difference between a corporate. Corporate is agentic AI, and you can say AI agents is employed in the AI world or in a agentic world. Got it? Any doubts still here?
What's the difference between AI agent and agentic AI? I think agentic AI
Is a
have more.
concept. Agentic AI is a concept. जैसे corporate एक concept है ना, it's just like a concept, a high level concept कि जहाँ पर AI will work for you is called agentic AI, and the thing which actually works मतलब जो is a AI agent. So it's just like जैसे physics है, physics में like physics is a concept, right? Let's say nuclear physics is a concept, but actually what it depends on? Nucleus, right? So nucleus is a particle or a thing. So that's the difference between agentic AI and AI agents.
So can we say that AI agent itself takes action on behalf of
Yes. And that concept that it will take an action on that behalf is called agentic AI. Got it?
yes.
Cool. So, can you see my screen now? So now what we are going to build is we are going to build an AI agent. So for that, you need to go and search Flowwise. Flowwise is a platform which will use AI used to make an AI agent. It can be a cloud version, it can be open source. As you can see, it has a 47,000 stars on GitHub, right? So it can be a open version, it can be a closed like cloud version as well. So it's the account is free to make. You can just make it. The AI agents which you make here, you can easily share. So once you get the thing, you will come to this dashboard, which is like this. Now, if you see here, there are two things: chat flow and agent flow. Now, what is the difference between chat flow and agent flow? I'll tell you. So, chat flow is when you are making only one AI agent. Okay, chat flow is that only one AI agent, whereas Flowwise chat agent flow is what that multiple AI agent working together. Okay, so that's the main difference between chat flow and agent flow. In a chat flow, only one AI agent will work, whereas in agentic flow, multiple AI agent will be working together. It's just like, do you know the concept of individual contributor and a team,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So what is the concept of individual contributor and the team?
So basically, in an individual contributor means you would be given a particular work for you to complete, and you need to build it within a given deadline. So for a product, and when it comes to the teamwork, so a project will be given for a team, and every the part of the project will be given for everyone, and together completion of that parts together will leads to the completion of the project.
Got it, right? So therefore, it's the same, exactly same. If a AI agent will do work alone, it is a chat flow. If you make a multiple AI agents, then it is a agent flow. So I'll show you in a simple example. This is a AI agent which we are going to build also. That how a single agent can able to make a personal search assistant. Okay, so we all use a Google, right? We have seen a Perplexity, every one of us, right? That whenever it search, it gives an AI answer. You search in a natural language, it searches the Google and it gives you a natural language. So we will build the exact replica of Perplexity within a Flowwise. Like how you can just natural query it, it will search the Google, the latest technology, and give you the result. Okay, so that what we're gonna make today in a AI agent class. So this is the simple AI agent. Just give me a second. Yeah, so sorry. So this is a single agent which is going to make it in the things. Okay. Now I'll show you how the multi-agent also looks like. So agent flow. So if you see here, this is a multi-step agent. We will be discussing it later on. So if you see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 agents is reporting to this agent and working together. So this is a multi-agent flow, and this is a single agent flow where we are just making a one AI agent. If you see, this is the only agent. We are connecting it tools, and here you see multiple agents working together as a team. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. So that's the major difference between the multi-agent and a single agent. Okay. So we are going to make the single agent. Okay. Let's build it from scratch. Okay. So once you come here, you will see this way. So you go to the chat flow, click on add new. If you are on the laptop, you can do it right now with like listening and noting down the steps and doing it. So you will get this plain thing. This is called canvas. Okay. So you have to name it here. This is a plus button where all the nodes are present. This is like what we make an AI agent is just by a drag and drop. Nothing else, like you don't need any coding experience, and I'll show you how you can share it as well. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, what we need, first of all, we need a conversational agent. This one. Okay. So just pull it down here. So this is an agent. Okay. Now, what we know is what agent needs.
Memory, tools, and the brain.
Right? Memory, tool, and brain. Right? In this case, brain, what we will use is LLM. We will use Google Gemini. Why? Because we can make a free API of a Gemini. With the OpenAI, we can use any tool in that case, but no tool allow us to use it without a credit card. So if we have to make a portfolio where this tool, we have to just try it and get this, either we have to pay to them to use it, or we can just make it through a Gemini without any credit card. So if you see, Flowwise does not ask for any credit card. Gemini also does not ask for any credit card. You can make an API key. Okay. Now, how many of you are aware of API key? Okay, one. Okay, no worries. I'll explain you in a bit what is an API key. Okay. So what we need to do is, first of all, we need to connect a LLM, which is Gemini. Second, we need to connect a tool. So what we need to do is, we need to connect a tool of Google search. So there is a tool called Serper, which enables a Google search programmatically. What do you mean by Google search programmatically? Is that without a UI, just through the interface API, you can connect it directly. Now, as a humans, tools cannot use the UI, right? Agree? Yes or no? One system cannot talk to other system just like a human with a UI, right? Agree?
Yes, ma'am.
For example, if you are doing the Zoom registration and Zoom has to send you an email, do it require a UI to do it? Or it just connect with some piece of code?
It requires to connect, like talk with us, input the information.
Yeah. With a piece of code or with the UI?
With the UI.
Okay. So UI always required to connect with only humans. Okay. So हमें चाहिए होता है ना UI screen to talk with the system. जैसे अगर हमें Zoom को ऑपरेट करना है तो हमें UI चाहिए, right? Agree?
Yes.
But two system, let's say Zoom and Gmail, does not need UI to talk with each other. Let's say अगर Zoom को Gmail में से email भेजनी है, तो it does not required a user interface to talk. They requires an API. API act as application programming interface. What does it mean? It means that two systems है, जैसे Zoom और Gmail, दोनों को अगर एक दूसरे से बात करना है, बात करना means what do you mean by बात करना is they have to share a data or make some action in each other. They will do it through the API. Okay, without the use of UI is always for a human, and API is always for two system connecting, communicating with each other. Talking to each other means sharing data with each other for taking an action. So it is also called integration, but I'm not using all those words because like most of folks here are from a non-tech background. So we will not do that. Okay? Got it? Is it clear, guys? Or do you want me to explain again?
Clear.
Cool. So API means that you have to use it for connecting one system to another. Okay. Now we use it as Serper. This is called, it's a web application which is connected through API to my agent. And the memory, we will use a window memory. Window memory is what? That till when you are on the window, it's a local memory, just like a cache file. So like till when you are on the window, it will do the memory. Okay? So that's called window memory. Now, these three things we need to connect before making it an AI agent. So now, if you can see here, is it similar to what we have discussed? Do you think it will be easy to get it? Right?
Yes, similar.
Cool. So we will connect the things. So first of all, we will connect the brain. What is a brain? Gemini, right? So what we will do, we will search for, first we'll delete this, then we'll search for LLMs, then we'll search for Google. Okay, so here comes this chat Google generative AI. This is the LLM connection, which this is the brain. Okay, so how do we connect each of this? Is we will connect it through the connection like this. Okay, sorry, I'm just putting it to. So LLM should be connected to chat LLM. Yeah. So now we put the brain of it together. Now we need a tool. So what tool we are using here? We are using the Serper. So we'll add the Serper .dev. So we got the tool Serper. Now which is connect to? We will connect it to the tool. Now memory. We will choose buffer memory. Uses a buffer window memory. It just uses the. So what does it mean? It remembers the last four conversations of the AI agent with the human. You just simply connect it to with it. Okay. So now here, if you see, it's not completed because we have to connect the credentials. Credential is what? Okay. So in this, each has the weight. Okay. Now you cannot, LLM is a costly, right? It costs. So now you do not want me to access your LLM account, right? So we use the credentials, which means that this Gemini, this in area of Gemini or just node of Gemini will be connecting to your Google account only. So for that, we need to create a credentials. Now, how do we do that? Let's see that. This is a very important, guys. Like it will help you a lot in other things as well. That how to make a API key of Google AI Studio. So we'll go to the Google AI Studio. We get this something like that. Now we go to the get API key. API keys is like a lock. So let's say if two people talking to each other, do they have the authorized access to talk or not? Is the API key. Okay, it's just like a lock, a key to unlock the communication channel between two systems. Got it?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. So now what you do is you just click on here, create an API key, you give the name, any name you can give, like say Flowwise 901, and then you select it if you do not have any account. So you can just select it. Now you can just refresh, like it comes here. Yeah, this is there. So now what you do is you just click on copy, go back to the Flowwise and paste. Create new, give the credentials a name, let's say Gemini API, something like that, and paste the API and click on add. Once you click on add, it will add as an API. Okay. Now, LLM is not a single model. Like Google does not have one model, right? If you see, if you have heard, Google have Nano Banana, Google have Gemini Flash, Google have Gemini Pro. So means that it has a different models of the LLM. So what do I mean by different models of LLM? That every model is specific for some task. For example, you want to do a very high level focus intense task, then you will need a more reasoning, right? More intelligence, more IQ you need. So therefore you use Gemini Pro. If you need a low thinking task, what do? You will use the medium LLM, which is not costlier as compared to high one. Okay. So in that case, what do? You will use the low processing memory, this thing, LLM. And if you want to make up images, what do? You will select the Nano Banana, which just use LLM, which is used to generate an image. So based on your use case, it is different. So now, because it's not a much thinking, we can okay with the 2-point flash also. Okay. So now temperature does not do not change it. Temperature means how much you want your LLM to deviate from the basic stuff. Okay, so that's the thing. Now allow image upload, no, because right now we are not doing that. So in this way, our LLM, our brain is configured properly. Now we will want to configure a server. Now again, we need a credentials. We just want it to be in our account. So what do? We go to the search. We'll search as server. This is the server.dev. It has, why do we use this particular? Because as a free varies and we can use it, right? So we don't, as we say, like we don't need any credit card to apply any of this account. Okay. So once you sign up, you will get the API. So you, instead of signing up, you need to do a sign up. Okay. So you need to add your name. You need to add your email address. You need to add the password. And create the account. So once you get the correct information. So as I got this email, I'll just click on this and it will confirm. So this kind of interface you get. So if you search anything, you get anything in the form of this code, which is like a data file. Instead of a UI, you can connect it. Any search or Google, you will get like this. So what we need to do is we need to go to API key, copy this, add here, credentials name, server or something, server key, add. Okay, just simply click on add. It will get you the key. I've already added, so therefore it's added. So now, till now, what we have done, we have configured our brain, we have configured our tool, we have configured our memory, right? So it means that we have configured our AI agent, right? So now we have to quickly test it. Now, how do we do that? You need to click on save button and change the name. It will do that. Okay. So now, if you say here, we'll just click here. Okay. So first clear the chat if there's any. So now let's say, okay. Have you know about the cutoff memory of LLM, everyone? Are you aware of a cutoff memory of LLM?
No idea.
Okay, so I'll tell you an example. Okay, if you ask ChatGPT or Gemini, there's a cutoff memory, which means that they do not have a access to the data which is very latest. So each LLM will get fine tuned in 1 year. Fine tune means वो upgrade होता है जहां तक data पे train होता है. Let's say कुछ news जैसे COVID है. COVID is 2020, right? तो उसको COVID के बारे में पता होगा. Let's say अगर कोई earthquake कल आया था, तो उसे उसके बारे में नहीं पता होगा because it is not trained on that data. So that is called cutoff memory. So it is generally 1 year, but now with the help of the searches and all, it is able to answer you. But in sense, it does not have that memory. So therefore, we need the Google search integrated with the AI or an LLM. That's what Perplexity solves for. राइट तो हमने भी यही किया हमने गूगल एआई एजेंट लाइक गूगल का टूल डाला in an AI agent to make a similar personal search assistant who can give you an updated information. Got it? What we made as an AI agent? Clear? And why we made it? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. So now we will test it here. Let's say what is the silver price today? Just a common example. So if you see here, it's a searching. Can you see my cursor? It's here. It's searching.
Is this the default user interface which comes with this, or you can change to have a better UI?
This is a default, but when we share it with the users, we will change it. So I will tool. Now you cannot share this to your user, right? Otherwise, you know what you are using. And he has access to your internet, access to your credentials, right?
Yep.
So we will not share it to the user. So let me do that. We will not share it to the users. We will use it differently.
Okay.
So this is just for a testing purpose. Let's say you made this, right? Now you have to test it, whether it is working or not. So that you can do it here. Like it is for your internal testing. What is capital of India? Let me ask this. Okay, I think Google AI key error. Let me get some. Yeah.
अभी थोड़ी देर में डाल दे.
What is the capital of India? So just searching. I think there's a Google something error. It's okay. Let it search. Meanwhile, I'll show you how we can share it. Like how we will share it. So what we do is in general, whenever now this interface we cannot share with our customers, right? Or whoever is our user, we cannot share this because otherwise they know our IP. This is your IP because you have made it. So it is an intellectual property. Like how do you configure your system? And you can never share your system configurations like this, right? Got it?
Yes.
So therefore, we will not share this. So what we will do, we will click on here, save button, okay? And we will click here. So now there's an entire screen, like how do we share? So what we need to do is we need to make it public. We need to add search agent. We need to add a title. We can make a welcome message. Even we can put an avatar. So let me put an avatar. Okay, I have already added. Here also I'll just put it, avatar link. Avatar is like, how does it look like? So if I see, I've already copy pasted this link. If I go to this image, this is the avatar I put, the link, okay? So here, how do you get this avatar? That is also a question. So what we will do is we'll just simply search avatar images. Okay, if we click on images, we get there. Okay, like let's say we need this. So we do this, we say copy image address, and we will go here, come here, put it here, and just paste it, and then save. So now if you see, confirm changes, yes. So if you see, my avatar has changed. Now, if I just click on open button, it's give me the screen. So it's just still loading. Let it load. So it's still loading. I think there's a issue in Flowwise today. Maybe the Cloudflare is down. It's safe. Confirm. Can you see it now?
No.
Okay.
No, we cannot see.
What you can see?
We just see whiteboard.
Okay, let me check it. I'll just reshare my screen. Wait. Is my screen visible now?
Yes, visible.
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's a loading issue. So now if you see, you can actually chat with this bot. So I'll just share the link as well. So if you see, you can open it at your end as well. So we can actually chat this with this bot right now. So like if you search anything here, you will get the answer. So that's how you will share it with the users. You will not share the backend, and the backend looks like how like this.
One question for this. I'm doing any searching for here. Anything it can be answering in this chatbot.
Yes, you can do that.
So
If it
can
is a
I?
Google search, yeah.
So can I know the what was the backend actually LLM processing is its use?
Because so what it is doing is LLM is what the brain is using the server to get the answers from the Google, right? So if you see, this is our background, right? So it's a conversation agent. Agent is connected with the
Okay,
LLM.
so using from the server and the Google generative
Yes,
AI, so it can be answering from any search anything.
yes,
So what
yeah.
was the actually what was the purpose or the use of the RAG system, that is retrieval augmented
Yeah,
and
so this is not a RAG, okay? So RAG
okay.
is what that you can answer it through your own documents. So we are not using any other documents here, right? We are using the web. So RAG is used when your documents involved. Let's say instead of this, if I have uploaded my own image, or if I have uploaded my own text file, right? And I have to make
Yes.
the questions over that. So I will show you in a RAG example as well.
So RAG, it is a work on only the uploaded documents or any stored
Yes.
data,
Yes.
database, structured database.
Yes. So for example,
And
this,
work.
if we
Okay. And
make a this, we are
okay.
storing this in our we are storing this in our vector DB, we are uploading our files. So RAG only works with the data which is ours. Here it is not necessary, right? You can ask
So
anything to the Google search.
okay. So if I want to using a RAG and want to search in the Google search, like here it is you are still showing here. So it can possible with this RAG. That is, if I have any questions like to outstanding of the Google search, so it can possible with RAG.
Yeah, RAG, no, it cannot be possible. RAG only a document is possible with the RAG. You can talk with your document, you can talk with this, but if you are doing a Google search, you need a tool. Tool means हमें कुछ तो चाहिए ना. We need a Google search to search the internet, right? Or not
Yes.
a Google search, we can get the binge also. But you need any tool to search that, right? You need a search
Okay.
engine, I would
Okay.
say. So
Okay.
therefore, we are connecting search engine to our AI agent through API. And
Okay.
in RAG, what we are doing is we are storing our documents in a form of vectors in a vector DB and
Yes.
connecting vector DB to our AI agent.
Okay.
So they are
So
two
it
different paths.
okay. So it can be possible that if I want to search in like Google APIs, here you are showing here, so I can use the RAG APIs also.
Yeah. So if you, I'll show you a RAG example just for this.
Okay.
Like this is again RAG के लिए भी we have used LLM, we have used Brain, but instead
Okay.
of instead of tool, we have a vector store retrieval where we
Yes.
connected a vector DB.
Okay.
So
Actually, I'm
instead of tool, what we do is we connected the vector DB.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm actually I'm creating a one checkboard for the universal use, and here it is I'm using the only vector DB class for using RAG. So it is maybe a possible that here they are collecting the only a structured my documented data set, not for the universal data set using RAG.
Sorry, come again.
For example, I'm developing one chatbot for the university, college, or any education domain. So I'm using the RAG for education domain. So here
Right.
it is possibilities that if I want to search the another university's data, it can be possible with this RAG or any other.
It can only possible if you have that data. Like RAG is what you transform your own data. So
Yes.
whatever you feed, you can answer them. So if you have the any other university data, if you put that data into your system by data preprocessing, you are able to do that.
Okay. So RAG automatically not processing the any other universal data.
No, it won't do that.
Okay. So
RAG
if
will
I
just
want to
answer
get
based on your what you need it. Yeah,
okay,
or
so
what you uploaded it, I would say.
okay. So if I want to using this RAG with the any universal data, what should I do?
You cannot use the RAG with the universal data. For that,
Hmm.
you need to use a different AI agent, which is like this AI agent you have to do. In that case, you have
Okay.
to do a multi-agent. Like this agent will do the universal data as a fallback option. If RAG does not able to find it, it uses a fallback option and reply. So that's a multi-agent step.
Okay. Fallback frag.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome.
Can
So
you clarify one question on the agent which is being created?
yeah.
So, what was that was a simple LLM feature which we have seen in the first agent. There was no agentic AI work because
No, it
I
is
don't
AI
see
agent. So
what is
that's
the
what I.
serper, what is the
That's what
use of
I.
serper in this, and
Uh,
we're just
that's
following the
what
same.
that's what I told. So if you see, Google makes a LLM does not mean that Google LLM has a access to Google search. Which means that Google के LLM का training data is last year. So if you ask कल earthquake क्या आया था या नहीं without the server, Google will not able to answer you like Google LLM will not able to answer you in a
Okay.
API.
And what is the server's role here?
Serper is making that enable. So as we see, right, when we search to Serper, it gives you an answer, right? So
Okay. What is
what
server?
LLM
Sorry.
Serper is a way to do a Google search programmatically. Let's say you search anything. For example, let's say earthquake. Okay, you search anything here, the Serper will return the Google answers like this format.
Okay.
Okay, so what Serper is doing here basically is, in the LLM, it does not have a access to internet or real data. Okay, for example, riots happen or this happen, it is not trained on it.
Okay.
So what LLM is doing is, LLM is using Serper to get the latest information, to get these this links, and then it is visiting these links, getting the answer, all the paper downloaded, and then summarizing us to give us the answer in a natural language. Now we
Okay.
cannot read it
So all
directly, right?
so all
So
that
all,
functionality is happening automatically in this agent. That server is
yes,
getting the information and LLM
uh-huh,
is summarizing that information,
yes, and
which
also
it
making
could
the
not
server
find.
work. Yes, and LLM is also making a server work, because someone has to operate the server programmatically also, right? Like, and entering the query.
Okay. So it happens automatically that it searches if
Yes,
the
yeah,
LLM doesn't have that information, it asks for
yes,
server to provide that, otherwise server
yes,
will stay idle.
yes, right.
Like you ask for what is capital of India, it will
That is
not
the
call
common
server.
information. Yeah, it
Sorry,
will
it will
not
not
call
call
server.
server. But
No,
if you ask about what is the
gold
new tariff
price.
posed by Trump today, then it will
Right,
go to server and then ask for it.
exactly. Yeah, that's the difference.
Okay.
So we use Serper to get the latest data, whereas LLM has a memory. Like if you see, let's see, what is the cutoff of Gemini. So if you see the cutoff Google Gemini varies. Pro might have a early 2025, राइट, क्योंकि ये अभी रिलीज हुआ, इसके लिए अर्ली 2025 का है इसमें, बट बाकी सब में नहीं है, जैसे अक्टूबर 2025 जेमिनाई 3.5,
Sure.
right?
Yep.
So
Thank you.
that's the difference. Now you know why we need a serper for the latest thing, and
Yes. Thank you.
that's why perplexity makes a business out of it, right? क्योंकि परप्लेक्सिटी यही करता है ना कि वो गूगल सर्च को एआई सर्च कहता है.
Yep. Okay. Today I
Yeah,
get to know this, so thank you.
most welcome.
So
So
the one that you build is called AI agent, right? It's not agent AI.
yes, it is called AI agent. The concept of building it is called agentic AI.
Okay.
Got it? So, is it very easy? So, if I just summarize, what you have to do is you just have to come to Flowwise, click on this, get the conversation. You can take the screenshot of this as well. Get the conversation agent, get the serper.dev, get the LLM, get the buffer memory, get the API for this, and then select the model. Then for the serper, get the API. Then for the buffer memory, put it as is. Click on save, test your model here, and then click on share. When you click on share, go to the share chatbot, make it public, click on this link, and then you are able to get the chatbot, which you can, this link, which you can share with anyone. Got it? If I summarize this, is it easy to build? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how many of you are going to build it?
Just one more question. When you have created this shared link, will it still access the Flowwise
Yeah, yeah,
infrastructure,
yeah. So
or
see,
will it
I'll
be
show you.
downloaded and
No, it will still access. So if you see, view messages. So whatever message I get till now, right? So with using an API or embed, it will be using the same. For example, this: who won the women ICIC championship in 2025, right? That is the old data. So it's saying no answer. But if you say this thing, so it will telling me the answer or the date. Getting the list in September when I checked. So every time it is using Flowwise only, but it is just a different user interface for the user to chat with. And all the data is also being stored. So let's say if you share it with someone, so whatever queries they are making, you are able to see that going settings, view message, and more or less you can download it into a JSON format, that what all people have asked, to get it the feedback, to see what people are doing with your data.
And they
Or
would
with
not require a credential to connect to Flowwise. Like we would
no.
require a credential, they would not require, a
Yes.
user would not require a
Yeah,
credential.
no, because they don't have access to this, right? So they, by this screen, they don't know what is behind.
So if you have to implement this within your organization, then you need to have a Flowwise license,
No, it's a free tool.
even for the corporates.
Yes, you can up to 500 messages. You can scale it very easily.
Free for the academics also.
Yeah, it's a free for all. Like you can make 2 chat flows and 2 agent flows for free. No credit card required.
And what about the API keys? It will be expired.
Gemini API key never expire. It just give you a rate limit of 200 messages a day.
Okay. And
You
what
can
about
use it.
the length of the API keys data?
Sorry.
The length of the API keys data.
It's a standard. The context window is standard.
Okay.
Like free API, doesn't change much. The context window is standard. The only thing is 200 messages is a cap. It has a rate limit. Google has a rate limit.
Okay, fine.
So it's a free. That's why I have used all the tools which I have used here are free to use. You don't need any credit card. As you see, I just make a create an account, and then I just create an account in both and see it. So it's totally free in a Flowwise, in Serper and Gemini. So you can test it and make your first AI agent yourself.
So to share with
And
the users, we need to send the link. That's all, right?
yes, yeah, this link.
All.
And the thing is, you can withdraw this link anytime. So you just go to this, make it public, share it this. They don't have access to your data. They don't have access to your keys, nothing. They just have the access to make a question answers like this. And you seen like Air India's website? I'll show you. You can also integrate it like this. Like this. So this is the same what we have built. So that's the use case of it.
So this is using the RAG as the question
Yes, this
earlier.
this is using the RAG, but again RAG also you can make in a Flowwise in the same way, and they can share it like this.
Will you show me then any example for the college or university which
Uh,
is
I
using
think
a RAG?
College Dunia is using it. I think.
It is okay. It is
Yeah.
maybe using only a RAG. That is the
Yes,
purpose.
yeah, it is also RAG. Like Air India is also using it a RAG, but I'm telling you how you can integrate into a website. So if you have to integrate into a website, instead of sharing this link, you can just click on this Python, copy it, and share it to your developer. It can able to access into your website like this,
Okay.
as a pop-up.
Okay.
So wherever you
So
keep your workflow, that should keep running, right? That should
yeah,
not.
that is running only. So it is a cloud version, right? This is, I have not downloaded it on local, right? So it's
Okay.
a 24/7 accessible.
Ah, okay.
That's why. Like if it was at local, I need to always keep on my laptop on, but that's not the
No.
case because it's on the cloud.
Okay.
Yes. So that's it. That's the AI agent we have built it today. I hope you are able to learn something new today.
Yeah. Can I ask one question before we close?
Yes.
There are other workflows like you said in the beginning as N8N and
Yeah.
many more. So, what is the difference and why would you
This
choose
is
one over the other?
nothing. Just N8N has the 15 days trial, and then you have to pay for it. It's more of automation. But today's class is more of AI agents, right? You choose Flowwise is because it is a native AI agent platform.
Okay. But you can do the
And
same
if
in N8N as well if you are.
yes, you can do the same in 10 as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
So thank you so much. I hope you like it. I think we will be soon conducting other sessions as well, and counselors from our side will reach out for your feedback and all. So I would like to have that. And if you are making an AI agent and posting it, do tag the Accelerator team, and you can tag me as well. I'll share my LinkedIn, so you can tag us. And looking forward to you. So thank you guys. If no questions, we can wrap up the session.